Hey YouTube land, it's Tychonders here, doing another action figure review. Now this is for the GiJoeClub all-female Cobra Trooper 3-pack, and this figure set was only sold exclusively on the actual website for the Collectors Club. Now it was only available to members of the Collectors Club, and since they're now kind of, wouldn't say they're pretty much going out of business, but they're ramping down what they were doing with having exclusive figures and stuff like that. They sent out an email a couple of months back saying that anyone who had previously had a subscription to their service at the time of this recording were basically able to go log in and order any of the exclusives that are on the website. Now they weren't reduced in price or anything like that, which is a shame. Now I would love to have gotten them if they were like a little bit cheaper, but I did jump at the fact to get these because I've seen them on secondary price markets at way more than what they normally were on the website, on the GiJoeClub website. So essentially what these are is, it's a blue version of the black Night Stalker figure set. So the Night Stalkers was a convention exclusive original as part of one of the big box sets, and it was a box set of all three figures. Actually, I think there was four in the female one. There was 4 troopers and I think 1 officer, which was basically a all black version of the officer as well as the black version of the troopers, but all female again. So for accessories, they all come with the same ones. So I don't have all of them unpacked, but they come with a trooper stand. It's the older dog tag style, or not dog tag style, but the older style G.I. Joe stand with the Cobra emblem instead of the G.I. Joe emblem on it, and has 2 peg holes and Cobra Trooper written on it. They did do ones that looked like dog tags for the Rise of Cobra figures, so they were a bit different. She comes with a knife, or each one comes with a little knife. There is no scabbard, unfortunately, that I could see to put the knife into. Would have been kind of cool if there was. She comes with a removable helmet with goggles on top, which is exactly how the original Night Stalker figures looked as well. They had goggles on their helmets instead of the just plain Cobra helmet. She comes with this kind of silenced, almost pistol looking thing, and it reminds me of the actually I'm not sure if that's in the right hand. It kind of reminds me of the, what's his name, Megatron in pistol mode kind of thing, but it's kind of silenced pistol, so she can hold it in her right hand, which is designed with a trigger finger. And she also comes with this rifle, which is a reuse of the one that came with the G.I. Joe Trooper from Cobra G.I. Joe Retaliation movie line. The G.I. Joe Trooper had something similar to this, and he then had all the weapons that could fit into the backpack. So essentially what these figures are, they're all the same. They all have the same articulation. So now they didn't come in a box, they were just in a bag set, so I don't think there was a box version of these. So they have an waist articulation and a waist crunch. They have arms that can go up that much, rotate all the way around. You got a 90-degree bend in the elbow with a swivel. You got a swivel in the, well, it's not in the wrist, it's just at the base of the wrist here where it connects to the shirt. Ball joint in the head, can look down, up a bit, go side to side. Ponytail is a little bit hindering on some of the articulation. Seated position, double knee joints, all the good stuff from the G.I. Joe line. She has ankle joints and a swivel at the ankle. The only difference between these, they all have the same head sculpt, but the only difference between them is you have a brunette, you have the black hair, and you have a ginger. They all have the same hair sculpt, little ponytail thing holding the hair together. They have web gear that can be removed on the shoulders, but the one on the belt seems to be more glued into place. You probably could pull it off or pry it off if you can find where the joint is, but I think they look better just with all the stuff on them. Now there is a squad leader for these as well, which is not the same as the Night Stalker squad leader that they actually released. I think the Night Stalker squad leader was basically one of these figures, just in black, but with a commander trooper style helmet. Let me just get her to stand properly. Oh, they do have 2 peg holes on the feet as well, for if you want to make use of that stand, which I might have to for this particular figure. There we go. She doesn't want to stand particularly well. So the squad leader for these is this one. If I remember correctly, oh, there she goes. If I remember correctly, she was packed in with one of the 50th anniversary 3 packs, I think it was, or the 2 packs. I can't remember which one she came with. I remember getting 2 of these. I was one of my buddies in the States, and I'm sorry if I can't remember which one of them got it for me. I think it could have been Frank, it could have been Arnold. I could be wrong. I'm not sure which one he got it for me, but they sent me 2 of these. So I have a second one knocking around somewhere. Main difference between these is there actually is quite a bit of difference. She's a complete different chest sculpt all the way down. Even the arms are different, the legs are different. These look more like the Night Stalker figures, whereas this is kind of a parts mashup. So you have like the standard Cobra Trooper. I can't remember where these legs started, but they were used for Cobra Troopers anyway. But they've been reused quite a lot within the line as a troop builder kind of leg. And then all the rest up here was all kind of unique, but it also was shared with the GiJoe figure shooter, if I remember correctly. And then her head was unique as well, and then she has the helmet, denotes the officer insignia. So if we just get this dark-haired figure to stand, which would be nice, without her falling back on me, and get her to stand in front of her troops. So they look quite well together. Now for scale wise, without the helmet on the basic figures, they stand, if I just get the one that isn't slouching over because she's not standing properly, they're about 4 inches, and if I can chuck the old bucket onto one of their heads, and give them just maybe a couple extra millimeters. So maybe just a little hair over, it'll be 4.5 inches, or not 4.5, I have 4.25 basically. So they're really good figures. I do recommend picking them up. They are still available, I think, on the GiJoeClub website at the time of this recording. They are, what the GiJoeClub did was, anyone who had previously been a member of the GiJoeClub, my membership ran out years ago. I only did 1 year as well, but I think I wanted to do that particular year because the free figure that they were offering, because they used to do a free figure every year, I think the one that they were offering was one that I really wanted, and I think, I could be wrong, it was either Iceberg, I can't remember if it was the Joe version Iceberg, or it was the Dr. Mindbender with the kind of more Arctic look to him. Either way, it was the free figure that I wanted for the year, so I just subscribed for 1 year, that was it. And what the GiJoeClub have done now that they're kind of running, or not running out of business, but ramping down and closing down and stuff like that, they opened up the inventory of what they have in stock for anyone who was a previous member and whose membership had previously run out. So anyone who had been in membership years ago and still have their login details should be still able to order these from their website. If not, it's the third party or secondary market like eBay and stuff like that, and you could pay a pretty penny for them on the secondary market. So overall, they're a really cool set. If you're like me, you like your Cobra Troopers and you like having all the different variations. In fact, if I just bring in one, you might be missing a helmet, but just so you can see them next to the kind of standard male ones, they look pretty cool. So you can have a fairly big, sizable army. But if you like your Cobra Troopers and you like different variants, they're definitely ones to get. So there you go, guys. I hope you like this quick video review, and as I say in my videos, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Cheers, guys.